All right, guys, we're back with another build for the monk, and in this one, I'm showing you the best farm build. This one is all about dashing and doing AoE damage, and it's super mindless, which is always my intent when it comes to these builds for farming, because honestly, you're just going to be overworld farming or doing any of the new events that we've covered previously on this channel that are kind of newer and maybe even better than overworld farming. But those are videos that we've already covered, so this one, let's talk about the build itself. All right, so we're going to just show the build in action. Where's my mouse? Step one, find mouse. And then we'll just go into what it looks like. So basically you just get all your AoEs active and then you dash around like a mad monk, because you are that. Of course, there's people already farming here. Some of you AFK farming. Oh no, not the AFK farmers. At least we are not going to accuse them of AFK farming. It definitely would appear that they are AFK farming. Sheesh. Does nobody farm correctly anymore? But again, it's very easy to keep the kill streaks going as long as people are not just taking your farms. I guess technically I'm the problem here. I'm taking their farms, so yikes. But yeah, this is gonna be a tough bridge to get. Bloop. Oh, no, get to that one. Darn it. So yeah, obviously if it weren't for these guys, or again, I'm the problem, I'm taking their farm. It's very easy to keep this farm going. In fact, it's very fast as well. It's full of dashes and AoE, which is basically what you want to see out of a overworld farm. And that's exactly what you get out of it. So pretty straightforward. It doesn't use too many new essences, so you can actually get this pretty early on in your adventure as a monk. And when I say newer, like not the brand new ones, they are not the original ones. This is obviously a newer build in that sense, but most people are probably past the point of only using the brand new essences. But either way, even if you don't, I have videos on my channel that show you builds for even the early game for the monk, or any other class for that matter. But all right, so that is the overall just like, you know, route if you wanted to do that. Now let's talk about the build itself. I recommend running a 4-piece Vithus to keep your duration of your beneficial effects extended, because again, 2 of your abilities, which we'll go over here in a second, are beneficial effect duration, or will benefit from that. The other one we're using is Gloom's Prize, which is increasing your damage after using a dash skill. As you can see, we're basically always dashing. We have 2 abilities and our primary attack that basically turn you into a dash. Main head or head is Crippling Insight, which is going to be Exploding Palm, maximum charges increased by 1, so more dashes. Balance and Moderation is the chest, which is going to be Cyclone Strike now creates a torrent of mystic wind around you, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Shoulders is Feline Defiance, which is going to be Mystic Strike now also increase your primary attack speed by 30% for 6.4 seconds. So basically after you dash, you can do additional attack speed and just kill things. Obstruction. Oh wait, did I skip the pants? Branding Bond is the pants. Mystic Strike causes you to move quickly in a direction, damaging all enemies in your path and causing knockback. Main hand 1 is Calification, which is going to be Shield of Zen now protects you or an ally with a shield of flames that absorbs damage and also deals damage to nearby enemies, but no longer provides immunity to loss of control effects. This is really important when you pair it with the Balance and Moderation chest, because you do get that firestorm effect, because you have the wind from the chest and then the fire from your shield, and that causes a firestorm on everything and everyone. Offhand 1 is Obstruction of Omniscience, which is going to be Exploding Palm now dashes forward, burning enemies. Again, additional burning, which is doing damage over time, so you can just damage, spin, win, and kill them and move on. Unyielding Doctrine is going to be for your primary attack, which is each time you deal damage with Fist of Thunder, aka your primary attack, you have a 10% chance to be electrified, increasing your primary attack speed by 50%. You don't do a ton of primary attacking with this build, but this is really the only main essence that can relatively be used for this. Last but not least is Eye of the Storm, which is going to increase the radius of your Cyclone Strike. Now for the Paragon tree, it is obviously I'm using Vanquisher. There's several different options you can use, but I like it with Boundless Strides, Treasure Find, Gold Find, Delaying the Inevitable, and Greed. So this is going to basically extend your duration of your kill streaks, give you additional gold, gear drop / magic find, and just make you move faster. So the faster you go on a kill streak, you can get a maximum of movement speed of up to 15%. I've seen people use Brawl with this bottom one right here. I've also seen people use Harbinger, which this bottom one as well, or is it this one? Yeah, maybe that one. So there's a lot of things you can do. It's definitely this one. A lot of things you can do for the Paragon tree. And then for the skills, obviously, last but not least, is Exploding Palm. For the dashes, you get a bunch of them. I think you get 3. And then Mystic Strike, I think you get 4. No, you get 3 and 3 of each. And then, oops, wrong screen. Skills. Cyclone Strike is the one that makes you, spin like a cyclone. Go figure. And then of course Shield of Zen, and last but not least Fist of Thunder. And I am doing this in Inferno 2. By the time you see this video, probably everyone's going to be in Inferno 2. Current server Paragon is 390, so I'm only one level above it, getting ready to be 2. So I plan on pushing to 400 very, very soon. But I'm pre-farming as well in Inferno 2. But again, that's basically it, guys. I want to make a quick little video showing you guys how this build works. I'm a big fan of it. It's very easy to use. It's different than what I would use than a dungeon. I already did a dungeon build for that. In fact, I'll put it in the video above me. And make sure you check that out, because typically I would use my farm build for the dungeons, but the monk has a very notable, good dungeon build that you should check out. Once again, click on the video right above me for that dungeon build, and I hope to see you guys in a video soon. Take it easy.